I went to find her in Scottsdale, and sadly she had developed laminitis. After that, we purchased her back and put her in rehab for a year and then flew her home. She lived a pretty good 2 years at home, and then when she finally took a turn for the worse and her laminitis had gotten so bad, we decided that it was time. Interesting enough, she had been in the hospital for 3 weeks in a sling. I think she went there to get full, I swear, because the bizarrest thing is she had never had a baby. Nice and warm in that hospital, and lights were on, and I always say she had a mission. She did get home out of the hospital, and then about 6 days later she passed in her own stall. We removed her ovaries within a couple of minutes, found 17 eggs. Miraculously, 4 got transferred into surrogate mares, and from there on 3 stood, and here you are, 3 miracle babies.
The wind blows hard against this mountainside, across the sea into my soul. It reaches into where I cannot hide, setting my feet upon the road. My heart is old, it holds my memories. My body burns a gem like flame, somewhere between the soul and soft machine.
If anyone knows Lisa, it's an honor to be able to even have a horse of hers, because she almost interrogates you to have one of her horses and the way it needs to be taken care of and all the things that come with it. I think that what's interesting about it is that they actually are bonded together. We send them out into a pasture together every other day, and they get some free time together. When they come up for the schooling hall and you start working with them, they call for each other as they leave their stalls. So I think there is a real bond that Lisa and Jimmy created for those 3, and then they basically said, listen, if one's going to go to a horse show, they all have to go to a horse show. All 3 have been a pleasure, and I tell you, the other thing is Jimmy and Lisa are great owners. They're great for the breed. Those are the kind of people we want taking care of our breed, and I feel grateful to have them in our lives, really. I mean, I think that it would be nice if all owners were that caring and love their horses that much, regardless of win and loss. And so I think that they are great people to have in our lives, in our group. I think that's kind of the role models for all the other owners.
Get a competitive trainer and handler combined with a competitive breeder, you get a unanimous national champion.